Hello, this is Rusty. For this video, let's add another button so that our user will have the capabilities of editing a particular record. To do this, we'll simply come down. I'm just going to take this add button right there and we'll just copy it. And I'll come in here and do a Control V to paste. All right, now let's move that one right there. We'll do some additional changes as we go along, of course. Let's give it a name of BTN Edit. And a text of ampersand edit. There we go. And we'll go ahead and double click now and write our code. Now in the real world, I would go into much more detail than what I'm going to do right here. I would, when they click on the edit button, I would go in and make sure that they could not do the navigation buttons and that sort of thing. But for this video, we'll just focus on the actual editing of the data itself. So we'll say that it edits the current active record, or the one that is on the screen. And a little with me statement that I like to do right there. We'll say if .btn edit .text equals double quotes ampersand capital E DIT, because it is very case sensitive, so we want to match everything up exactly. If it equals that, then what we'll do is we'll change it to say update. So .btn edit .text equals double quotes ampersand update. And we'll go in and we'll set the we only want them to change the first name or the last name. They do not under any circumstances change the customer number, so we'll leave that one alone. Once they get a customer number, that's it. Fname dot read only equals false, and .txt txt lname dot read only equals false. There we go, a little blank line for the time being. Else we'll say btn edit dot text, we'll put it back to double quotes ampersand capital E DIT, and we'll set .txt fname dot read only back to true, and the same thing for lname read only equals true. And then we'll go in and update the database. So let's kind of scroll this up a little bit because it was getting low on the screen. We'll put a remark statement here that says update, oops, my typing hasn't improved, the database. And we'll, with our SQL statement, we will say that str data source equals double quotes select update customer set, and a spacebar, a double quote spacebar, ampersand spacebar, underscore, because we're going to continue on the next line. We'll change the fname field, oops, come back here, double quotes, fname field equals single quotes, double quotes, spacebar, ampersand spacebar, because we don't know if they changed the first name or the last name. So whatever text is in there, that's what we're going to use at this time. .txt fname .text spacebar ampersand spacebar single quote or double quote single quote comma spacebar double quote spacebar ampersand spacebar underscore. There, that's for the first name. We'll do the same thing for the last name. So double quote lname equals single quote double quote spacebar ampersand spacebar .txt lname .text spacebar ampersand spacebar double quote single quote double quote, and we don't need the comma again because this is going to be the last one, so we don't have any fields after that. That's why I don't need the comma spacebar. Ampersand spacebar underscore double quotes where custno, that field, the customer number field, is like spacebar single quote double quote spacebar ampersand spacebar .txt custno .text spacebar ampersand spacebar double single double. Very, very good. Then we'll come down here and we'll say dimension data adapter equals a new instance of OLEDB, oops, dot OLEDB data adapter, scroll down and get that one, parentheses, str data source, comma, CONN, str, and did I have to remember here, one or the other? Yes, it is str1. Kind of forgot between the videos. And then we'll say dimension dt as a new data table. And dt dot accept changes, open close parentheses, data adapter dot fill, parentheses dt, data adapter dot update, parentheses dt, and then data adapter dot dispose, open closed parentheses. Very, very good. So that should work just fine for us. Let's go ahead and give it a try. Click on start. And after a little bit, there we go. So we'll just come over here. If I click on edit and then realize, oh, the wrong one, notice it changed to update. I click on that, changes everything back. Very, very good. Then I can go through and let's just say for this particular one, I want this to be BEECH for whatever reason. A little different spelling. We can come in here, click on that, bingo, select update, and everything has been changed. Now if I close this and run it again, just to make sure that it did take those changes and did update the database, I'll just start it again, and bingo, there we go. So it has made the changes. I think I'll change it back. Change it again. Click on update, and again, in the real world, I would go in and take much more time as far as controlling the form in order to make things a little more user-friendly for the person using the program. But for this video, that's how we can make an update. As always, thanks for watching.